So did you do it? Hope you did. Maybe you won't have an opportunity like this one again. And maybe you will. It's the way of the market. I'm talking about crypto. And today, I'm talking about Marlin POND. Fishy. We're gonna do some technical analysis on this crypto. I'm gonna give you a price prediction for the next few months. We're gonna have fun. And we gonna roar. How about we make a section called Dinosaur of the Week? Huh? Nice. And you know who is our Dinosaur of the Week? Cardano, ADA. Why we are pointing finger at him? Because in last week's price action, despite all the redness around him, he surged to the upside, contrary to others, 25%. Its relative strength in correlation with Bitcoin and friends. Hard days are roaming around the crypto these days, but Cardano held strong. That's why we're picking you, Cardano. And we also have a surprise prediction on this coin. We made it a while ago, but maybe it's still valid. I don't know. I haven't looked at it yet. If you like Cardano, check it out. Our next stop, charts of Marlin versus USD. That's why you clicked on this video. Let's go in a fast pace. Let's dive into that pond. If you want your coin to be covered in the next video of Cryptosaurus, check out the description on that matter. Friends, if you want to join us and be updated about the crypto market in the future, click the subscribe button. And if you want to support this channel and help us grow, smash the like button. With that said, I'm presenting you Marlin versus dollar daily chart. Every candle, one day. Yes, I'm gonna give you prices that Marlin has never visited before. And as you can see, you're not seeing right here, but Marlin is a fairly new coin. Came into the markets just last year. But we need to go into the past for you to see this. This is the birth of Marlin. And from that point, at the beginning of January, like any other crypto, he started its bull run. This price action we won't take into account. This is messy stuff, not organic buying and selling. From this point started the real thing. And I think you can see, now that I'm drawing this trend line, how the things were evolving, let's say. From that point, we only established higher lows, basing it as our uptrend. Many times we touch this trend line, validating it, until we don't. And that's exactly what happened here. We broke this trend line, tried for a few times to get back in this parabolic uptrend, but it was too much for Marlin. This type of price action was too parabolic. Practically from that point, we were establishing marginally higher high, which often is not a good thing. Of course, what later came was, for me at least, expected, because when you break this trend line and made this marginally higher high, you are bounded to go lower or consolidating. And Marlin did just that. First, he dumped hard, and then, right now, I think that we're in some kind of a consolidation mode. Now, do I expect that Marlin will go even lower from these levels of 14 cents? No. Yes, there is a possibility of that, but my probability is more biased towards bull than bear. I'll show you in a second why. For now, I just want to show you how the price was evolving from the beginning of the year. Now let's remove all of this and draw two trend lines now that will show you what's happening right now regarding our boundaries to the upside and to the downside. Regarding to the upside, well, it's pretty clear. We are bounded by this trend line that is pushing us down, and believe me, when we break it, then you will see certainly an upside move. Will that be an explosion or a steady rise? We'll see about that. That is not important for now. Important is for you, if you hold Marlin, and I'm doing it for you, you requested to watch this trend line. This is simple stuff. You can draw this line on your chart and just monitor it. Okay, now since we draw that resistance, how about support? It's pretty clear. From that point we established that higher lows, and right now we are in that symmetrical triangle, ladies and gentlemen. All of this is one big symmetrical triangle, which in my opinion will break to the upside, although in definition symmetrical triangles could break to the downside and to the upside. I'm not excluding that bearish scenario that we could break this thing to the downside, but regarding the price action from the beginning of the year, why not expect a continuation of that? No story is complete if you don't take a perspective from both angles. Okay, as I said, I'm biased slightly bullish, but be very careful because many things can unravel in a bad way. For example, just a quick note, what if this price action from January is just one big head and shoulders? There is a possibility of that. That's why I'm here to show you all the angles. I'm not here to shill Marlin, I'm just here to show you what the charts are speaking to me. Leave the space in your mind open from a possibility of reversal like this. That said, now I'm going to show you why I think that we are bullish. Let's erase all this and, for example, draw one little line that you will barely see on the screen. Do you see it? Well, if you don't, I will zoom it right now. Do you see it now? What is this? Ladies and gentlemen, we don't have much price action, therefore we can have long moving averages. But what you're seeing on the screen is 144 exponential moving average. I'm using this moving average as a baseline of the bull and the bear. If the price is above this moving average, we're bullish. If it's below it, if it's plunging with momentum, we are bearish. That said, where are we now? We are right above it. We bounced from that move from the last few days of blood and terror. And no, it won't be easy for Marlin to recover, although we are above that big one above us. Far more outnumbered moving averages. 89 EMA above us, holding us down. 55 holding us down. 34 holding us down. 21, every single one of them is trying to push Marlin down. This is their narrative. The good thing, you have 144, this little guy that's trying to push back. Will it hold? If this level of 12 cents doesn't hold, then yeah, we can talk about some bearish narrative and a bearish few weeks, even months. For now, we can expect a bounce from this critical support, and as I draw you that symmetrical triangle, maybe the critical support of that triangle and the bounce to the upside. Okay, now that said, I hope I gave you some insights. My final verdict is bullish with all the caution elements I just gave you. How about we make that price prediction? If Marlin decides and will be able to recover from this moving averages that are holding him down right now, I'm gonna show you now the levels where this guy could travel in the next few months. In the possibly summer of 2021, middle of year, yep, we could be traveling right there. What we will do is take 2 points, namely the highest point of 30 cents and the lowest point of 11 cents. Said that if 11 cents gets broken at any time by the future price action, then this prediction fails and is no longer valid. Until then, we are going with this narrative. We will use Fibonacci retracement tool. Connect the top from the bottom and just get our levels. Let me just pull it down so that you can clearly see what's happening. I think this is good enough. We just got ourselves Fibonacci extensions of 161.8, 261.8 and 361.8%. Of course, our final will be, as always, 423.6%. So, after we regain that bullish momentum that still isn't here, and just a quick notice, volume declining, still haven't broke out. So, after we break 30 cents, let's travel to 42 cents. A few weeks after that, let's conquer that 61 cent. Shortly after, why not 81 cents? And our final verdict for the summer of 2021, 92 cents. There you have it, 92 cents, the level you wanted to see. Is there a possibility of overshoot? Absolutely, not even possibility, but a probability, because at the tops, at around 92 cents, when human emotions kicks in, I suspect we can go higher, so talking about $1 is highly probable. As always, keep with the facts, 92 cents is far good enough. Because remember, today we are standing at 14 cents. I think this is a good investment if you believe that we will go to the upside, recover, and regain our all-time highs. That said, I will now leave you to watch other videos of this channel. If you're into crypto in general, there are lots of coins we cover around here, so tremendous value could come of watching these free videos in your trading journey, in your investing career. Saying that, I'm waving you goodbye from the pond.